refuse to join any business dealings or business venture kung hindi mo kilala ang mga taong kasama mo. Tama ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
As a matter of fact, very significant itong list of companies na to. Ayaw mo nang hindi mo kilala. Because most of the incorporators are family members. Do you agree?
Hindi naman po sa ayaw ko.
Most, at least.
Okay.
Most. Diba? Ang maliwanag, Alice, hindi ka sasama sa negosyo kung hindi mo kilala at hindi ka nagtitiwala sa taong kasama mo.
Yes po.
Correct. Nakikilala mo ba itong dokumentong ito?
Yes po, Your Honor.
This is the Articles of Incorporation of Baofu,
Yes,
correct?
Po. Yes po.
How about the signature across your name? Do you acknowledge that that belongs to you?
Yes po.
Yes. Do you know Bao Ying Lin?
Your Honor, I think for the Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination because I have pending case po with DOJ human trafficking po.
Pero kanina lang ang sabi mo, Miss Alice, you will not join any business venture unless kilala mo at pinagtitiwalaan mo ang mga tao na fellow incorporators mo. Tama? Do you still confirm that?
I confirm that, Your Honor. And
That is enough, Miss Alice.
yes, and-
Now let us proceed to the next incorporator. I wish to address my questions to Alice Goo. Ma'am, pwede po bang malaman yung totoong pangalan ninyo?
Your Honor, ang pangalan ko po Alice Lialgo.
Alice Lial Goo. Would it be okay with you kung tawagin kitang Alice?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Alice, before ka na naging mayor ng Banban, gaano katagal ka nang nakatira sa Bamban?
Your Honor, hindi ko po maalala yung exact years, pero matagal na po ako sa Bamban.
Can you at least give me an approximate length of years? More than 10 years ba o more than 20 years?
More than 20 years po.
More than 20 years. And you will agree with me that 20 years stay in Bamban is really long enough. Diba? And I would assume also na imbibe mo na ang kultura, ang pamumuhay, at maging ang ugali ng mga taong nakatira sa Bamban. Tama ba ako? Can you please enlighten us? Ano ang kabuhayan doon sa Bamban 20 years ago?
Your Honor, nakatira po ako sa Bamban, pero as what I mentioned din po sa Senate before, nasa loob lang po kami ng farm ng piggery, hindi po kami masyado lumalabas, pero as what I understand naman po sa municipality po ng Bamban ay farming po.
Farming is the main industry in Bamban.
Ma'am, if I'm not mistaken po, farming and quarry.
Farming and quarry. Alin ang mas lamang? Yung bang farming or yung quarry?
Your Honor, tingin ko po farming. Kasi
And-
marami pong farmers.
Mas marami ang farmers kesa sa mga quarry workers. Tama ba?
Yes po, ma'am.
That was 20 years ago. Now let's move a little forward. 10 years ago, kumusta ang buhay sa Bamban?
I believe 10 years ago, ganun pa rin po, Your
Ganun
Honor.
pa rin.
Opo.
So would you agree with me if I would say, kung anong buhay ng mga taga-Bamban 20 years ago, ganun pa rin ang buhay nila 10 years ago?
Yes po, Your Honor.
How about before you became a mayor? Anong kabuhayan sa Bamban?
Ang kabuhayan po sa Bamban, maliban po doon sa na-mention ko po na farmer, ay meron din po ibang nagtatrabaho po sa Clark as workers po.
And would you say na ang buhay sa Bamban for the length of 20 years, madali ba o mahirap para sa mga mamamayan ng Bamban? What do you think? From the point of view of an ordinary resident of Bamban, bago ka naging mayor, how do you appreciate the life in Bamban? Madali ba? Masagana ba? Mahirap ba?
I believe, Your Honor, hindi po madali para sa kanila at tingin ko rin po marami pa rin po yung mahihirap.
So, you will agree with me if I would say, mahirap ang buhay sa Bamban.
Your Honor, tingin ko po hindi naman po lahat pero for sure po meron po.
Alin ang mas lamang, ang mahirap o ang mayaman?
Your Honor, mas lamang po ang mahirap.
Mas lamang ang mahirap. And soon enough, Mayor, tumakbo ka bilang Mayor, di ba? Tama bang isipin na because of your observation, na mahirap ang buhay sa Bamban, na antig ang kalooban mo, naawa ka sa mga tao, nangarap ka para sa kanila, ng kaginhawahan. Tama ba yun, Mayor?
Your Honor, that's one of the reason din po.
So you confirm na ang dahilan kung bakit tumakbo kang mayor, gusto mong paunlarin ang mga tao sa Bamban.
Your Honor, that's one of the reason po, opo.
May I know, Mayor, nung na-elect po ba kayo, ano pong type of municipality ang Bamban as to income classification?
Your Honor, second-class municipality po.
Second-class municipality. And if you still remember, magkano ho ba ang kita ng LGU ng Bamban being a second-class municipality?
Your Honor, I have no figure po and hindi ko po maalala po yung data po.
But nevertheless, Ma'am Alice, you recognize the fact na iba kung hindi ka mayor, iba kung mayor ka, kung ang pag-uusapan natin ay ang pangarap mong mapaunlad ang Bamban. Tama ba yun?
Opo.
And the reason kung bakit ka tumakbong mayor, gusto mong paunlarin ang Bamban because you believe na pag naging mayor ka, marami kang pwedeng gawin sa Bamban. Tama ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
And one of these things that you can do in Bamban, you can invite and welcome investors. And naniniwala ka rin na itong mga investors na ito, itong mga business establishments na ito ang magpapayaman sa Bamban at ito ang magpapaalwan ng buhay ng mamamayan ng Bamban. Tama ba?
Ang belief ko po ay pag nakapag-invite po ng more investors po sa bayan po namin, mabibigyan po ng mas maraming work opportunity po sa mga constituents po namin.
And let us move forward, Ma'am Alice, 2022. Tumakbo ka na at umupo ka na bilang mayor. Of course, you confirm that because that is a common knowledge, no? I'll be showing some pictures, ma'am, ha? I hope you please enlighten us kung sino itong larawan na ipapakita ko sa iyo. I am referring to the picture on the right of the monitor.
Opo.
Alice Leal Goo Bamban. Kayo po ba ito?
Yes, Your Honor.
And can you please enlighten us, ano po ba ang nakasulat dito sa poster na ito?
Your Honor, ang alam ko po dyan, yan po ay isang newspaper po na from the, I think, Chinese community na kinakongratulate po nila. Yung daddy ko po. Yung dad ko po kasi isang Chinese.
And why are they congratulating your dad who is also a Chinese?
Sila po yung, ano po since Chinese, tingin ko po since Chinese po sila, at nag-congratulate po sila through Chinese newspaper.
I consulted some people who know how to read these Chinese characters. And according to them, the exact translation of these characters goes like this. Congratulations to the first Chinese mayor, Alice Leal Goo of Bamban.
Ma'am, wala pong gano'n nakalagay.
Okay. Can we proceed to the next picture? Can you please enlighten us who is in this picture?
Ma'am, for that question po, I think I cannot answer. I invoke my right against self-incrimination since may pending case po sa akin about the citizenship.
About the citizenship. But would you agree with me if I would say, kamukha mo yung nasa picture?
Ma'am, I will not confirm po.
Let us proceed to the third picture. The third picture is your passport from the Republic of China. Do you confirm this?
Ma'am, I'm not confirming it. I have 8 pending cases on the court. I invoke my right against self-incrimination po, ma'am. Sorry po.
Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, I wish to manifest that the third picture is the picture of the passport of Alice Goo, issued by Chinese government, where the name of her mother, Lin Wenyi, is indicated, and she is described as the dependent of a holder of a special investor resident visa. The mother is even described as from Fujian province. And I wish to go back to the first picture. Miss Alice Goo was described also as from Fujian province. And I understand that Miss Alice Goo acknowledged only the first slide and refused to identify the second and the third slide. Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, I wish to manifest that these documents are evidence to show that indeed the nationality of Ms. Goo is Chinese. Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, in order to realize her intention, run to a public position, bring growth and prosperity to the municipality of Bamban, including the people who lives thereat, Ms. Alice Goo allowed, if not she's the one who purposely caused the same, the late registration of his birth, and even the application of her Philippine passport. I understand, Mr. Chair, that the right to run to a public office is a right which is exclusive to Filipino citizens. And I wish to manifest as well that this should be dealt with by law, because this is something which open the country to issues of national security and interest, Mr. Chair. If I may proceed, Mr. Chair, bilang mayor, Ma'am Alice, in line with your vision, paunlarin ang Bamban, bigyan ng kaunlaran ang taga-Bamban. Ano po ba ang mga kumpanya na dumating sa Bamban during your time as mayor of Bamban?
During my time po, dumating po ang Jollibee, dumating din po ang McDonald's, dumating din po si RCS po na isang supermarket chain, and supposedly may mga darating pa mga factories and restaurants po, ma'am.
And would you confirm that it was also during your time nung dumating ang Baofu?
No po, ma'am.
You don't?
Ang Baofu po is na 2022 po, ma'am.
But the business permit signed by you shows the date October 25, 2022.
Ma'am, I think may previous po na mayor's permit. Nag-start po
Let
yan
me
2000.
rephrase my question. Therefore, it was during your time nung na-renew ang business permit ng Baofu. Do you agree to that?
Sorry, Your Honor, anong year po?
2022, October 25.
October 20. I think po, opo.
You are the mayor already. As a matter of fact, if the secretariat can show the business permit of Baofu was signed by Miss Alice Goo in her capacity as mayor. And would you confirm as well na yung Zunyu One Tech dumating din at naisyuhan ng business permit during your time?
Your Honor, I issued the mayor's permit for Zunyu 1 because meron po silang PACCOR license po na pinakita po sa amin.
May we direct the resource speaker, Mr. Chair, to limit her answer to the question. The question, Ms. Alice Goo, is, pinatototohanan mo ba na sa panahon mo bilang mayor, June 27, 2023, na-create ang Zunyu 1 at na-issue ang business permit?
Your Honor, I issued the permit for Zunyu 1 with the attachment of PACCOR license po nila.
But you confirmed that you issued the business permit.
I issued the business permit with the attachment po ng PACCOR license po nila.
Thank you.
Thank you
How
po.
about Hongsheng Corporation? When was this established?
Your Honor, for Hongsheng, I'm not sure with the exact date po.
And you will agree with me also that during the Senate hearing, etong tatlong kumpanyang ito, whenever you are being interpellated, palaging nababanggit.
Yes po.
Tama ba?
Yes po.
Can you enlighten us? Ano po ba ang naging koneksyon, partisipasyon nyo dito sa tatlong kumpanyang ito kung bakit parating nababanggit ang mga kumpanya na to?
Your Honor, I think 2018 or earlier, hindi lang po talaga ako sure sa exact year, the land of the Baofu belongs to me. And I sold...
What year is that, Miss Alice?
Your Honor, 2018 or 19.
2018. You are the owner of the land of Baofu.
Of the land.
2018.
Yeah, 18 or 19.
You are not yet the mayor.
I'm not yet the mayor.
Okay.
In 2021, I divest the entire property to the corporation po.
And can you please cite the exact date when you divested yourself of your interest in Baofu?
2021.
September 21, 2021.
I believe so po, ma'am.
And that is 7 days before you filed your certificate of candidacy for mayor of Bamban. What therefore is the significance of your ownership of this land with respect to Baofu, Hongsheng, and Sunyuan? Ano pong kahalagahan ng pag-aari nyo?
Your Honor, after year 2021, I owned the land before year 2021. After year 2021, wala na po ako pag-aari. Hongsheng, I don't belong. Zunyu 1, I don't belong din po.
What therefore is the connection of Baofu with Hongsheng?
Baofu and Hongsheng, as what I understand, Baofu is the property owner and Hongsheng is the licensee po.
How about Baofu and Zunyuan?
Baofu and Zunyuan, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the documents they showed us is Zunyuan leased the partial, I think 3 floors of Baofu. I think we have the contract of it.
In other words, Ms. Alice, even the buildings which are erected on the lands are owned by Baofu? Tama ba yun?
Your Honor, I think I'm not the right person to answer, but as what I understand po, from the documents we get from Zunyu 1 before, yes po.
You mentioned earlier, sometime in 2018 to 2019, ikaw ang may-ari ng lupa.
Yes, ma'am.
Then sometime thereafter, nilipat mo sa Baofu.
We form a company. Ang pinaka-share ko is the property. Ang usapan po namin...
What is the name of the company?
Baofu.
Baofu.
Yeah. And when the initial plan was housing. However, nung ang usapan ay maglalabas na ako ng in cash, initial agreement was only the property, ang pinaka-share ko. And nung usapan ay maglalabas na ako ng pera, hindi na pa ako pumayag, I divested already. And
Okay.
after that po, hindi ko na po alam.
Matagal ka ng negosyante, Alice, tama ba?
Your Honor, yes po.
And I wish to share the list of the companies owned by Goo family. Secretariat, please. As a matter of fact, based on my research, your family owned 11 out of 12 listed companies, no? The significant observation, Miss Alice, ang may-ari nung 11, lahat family members. And I would assume na mas komportable ka na ang kanegosyo mo ay family member. Tama ba yon?
Your Honor, yung nakita ko po sa harapan ko po, hindi po lahat sa akin. And then, or sa
But your
akin.
name is listed.
Yeah, yung isa po dyan ay yung 1, 2, 3. Yung iba po dyan ay hindi po nag-operate, hindi po natuloy yung mismong company.
Nevertheless, would you confirm that majority of these companies, your name is listed as one of the owners?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the names of your family members are likewise listed as one of the owners. Do you confirm?
Yes, Your Honor.
In other words, Miss Alice, sa usapang negosyo, naniniwala ka na dapat ang kasama sa negosyo, kilala mo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Naniniwala ka din na dapat ang kasama sa negosyo, pinagtitiwalaan mo?
Yes, Your Honor.
At bago magkaroon ng tiwala, dapat kilala muna. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you will refuse to join any business dealings or business venture kung hindi mo kilala ang mga taong kasama mo. Tama ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
As a matter of fact, very significant itong list of companies na to. Ayaw mo nang hindi mo kilala. Because most of the incorporators are family members. Do you agree?
Hindi naman po sa ayaw ko.
Most, at least.
Okay.
Most. Di ba? Ang maliwanag, Alice, hindi ka sasama sa negosyo kung hindi mo kilala at hindi ka nagtitiwala sa taong kasama mo.
Yes po.
Correct. Now, I wish to invite your attention to the Articles of Incorporation of Baofu. Secretariat, kindly flash. Nakikilala mo ba itong dokumentong ito?
Yes po, Your Honor.
This is the Articles of Incorporation of Baofu,
Yes
correct?
Po. Yes po.
How about the signature across your name? Do you acknowledge that that belongs to you?
Yes po.
Yes. Do you know Bao Ying Lin?
Your Honor, I think for the Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination because I have pending case po with DOJ human trafficking po.
Pero kanina lang, ang sabi mo, Miss Alice, you will not join any business venture unless kilala mo at pinagtitiwalaan mo ang mga tao na fellow incorporators mo. Tama? Do you still confirm that?
I confirm that, Your Honor, and
That is enough, Miss Alice.
yes, and-
Now let us proceed to the next incorporator. Please flash the Articles of Incorporation, please. Do you know Ru Jin Zhang?
I invoke my right against self-incrimination po, Your Honor.
But again, I
have pending
wish
case
to
po.
remind you, Miss Alice, of your earlier statement. Ang sabi mo, hindi ka sasama sa isang negosyo kung hindi mo kilala at pinagtitiwalaan ang mga fellow incorporators mo.
Your Honor, since may pending case po,
I understand.
Opo.
Now let us proceed to the third incorporator, Zhang Wang. Do you know him?
I invoke my right po ulit, Your Honor.
For the information of the committee, Mr. Chair, ito pong si Bao Ying Lin, fellow incorporator ni Alice Goo, sa Baofu Corporation is convicted of 3 billion Singaporean dollar money laundering. And this after she made the statement na hindi siya sasama sa isang negosyo kung hindi niya kilala at pinagtitiwalaan ang mga kasama niya. With respect to Ru Jin Zhang, Mr. Chair, he is likewise convicted of 3 billion Singaporean dollar money laundering. Again, this is after her statement na hindi siya sasama sa isang negosyo kung hindi niya kilala at pinagtitiwalaan ang kasama niya. The third incorporator, Jiang Wang, Mr. Chair, used to be with Hongsheng Corporation, whom after the 2023 raid was charged of the crime of cyber crimes. Again, this is after the statement of Miss Alice Goo na hindi siya sasama sa isang hanap buhay kung hindi niya kilala at pinagtitiwalaan ang mga taong kasama niya. I wish to manifest, Mr. Chair, that this representation humbly submit that Miss Alice Goo purposely ran for public office in spite of her knowledge that she is not qualified, she being a Chinese national, to be able to welcome business establishments which she believes will bring growth and prosperity to the people of Bamban, and this business establishments includes Hongsheng, a POGO operator, and Yunzu Wan, also a POGO operator. As a matter of fact, Mr. Chair, dito po sa location ng dalawang company na to, which lease the property of Baofu, with whom Ms. Alice transferred her land in exchange of shareholdings sometime in 2021, while maintaining control of the same after the same date. Dito po nahuli ang maraming Chinese nationals who are now charged of the cases of money laundering and even qualified human trafficking, Mr. Chair.
Your Honor, if I may, just a short interjection. Para lang matanong ko lang si Miss Alice Go. Yung bang mga nabanggit na mga pangalan ni Congresswoman Luistro, si Jiang Wang, si Rujin Zhang, at saka si Bai Yong Lin, did you say nakakilala mo sila?
Mr. Chair, ang kakilala ko po dyan talaga si Wang Ziyang.
Si Wang Ziyang. So is this the same Wang Ziyang na nabanggit ni Congresswoman Luistro na na-convict sa money laundering? As a cybercrime? Siya ba yun?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko po alam na nakasuhan po siya ng cybercrime.
Okay. So, ito ba sila ay galing sa isang probinsya sa China?
Mr. Chair, nakilala ko po si Wang Ziyang sa Clark.
Sa Clark?
Opo.
But you know, mga galing sila sa China.
Yung dalawa po, hindi ko po kilala.
Okay, sige. Thank you. You may proceed, Congresswoman Luistro.
There are speculations, Miss Alice, na itong Hongsheng, ang Baofu, Zunyuan, and you are one and the same. Do you agree?
Totally not agree.
Totally not. Listen to this. September 16, 2020, you signed the application in the Sangguniang Bayan of Bamban in behalf of Hongsheng, applying for franchise, license, and permit.
Your Honor, I did not sign any documents po.
You did not
I
sign.
did not sign. However, nakalagay po yung pangalan ko po dyan as representative, but I did not sign any documents po.
Would you know kung sino ang naglagay ng pangalan mo?
Your Honor, I have no idea.
You have no idea. Next, Ms. Alice, February 11, 2021, you executed a lease. Perhaps this is over the property of Baofu with Hongsheng, and during that time, Hongsheng is represented by Telma Laranan. Do you confirm this?
Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I invoked my right against self-incrimination po.
Third, Ms. Alice, early 2023, Hongsheng was raided because of cybercrime. And one of your fellow incorporators in Baofu, which kanina sabi mo, doon mo transfer yung lupa mo sa Bamban, one of your fellow incorporators, Zhang Wang, nakasuhan ng cybercrime. Do you confirm this?
Your Honor, hindi ko kino-confirm. I have no idea nakasuhan po siya ng cyber.
And after ma-raid itong Hongsheng, Zunyuan Technology applied for a business permit on the same address, on the same location. You were the mayor, you issued the permit. Do you confirm?
Ma'am, I issued the permit with the attachment of PAGCAR license.
I understand. But what is apparent, Mr. Chair, well, there is a document where Alice Goo is described as representative of Hongsheng back in September 16, 2020. This is the first POGO operator. It was followed by a contract of lease signed by Alice Goo with Hongsheng. And then this was followed by the raid of Hongsheng, which was replaced by Zunyuan, which Alice Goo provided a business permit in her capacity as a mayor. I wish to share to the committee the doctrine of piercing the veil of corporate entity, because it is very clear, Mr. Chair, Hongsheng, Alice Goo, Baofu, and Zunyuan are one and the same. Mr. Chair, I'm about to wind up, but I have few questions left. Can we please show the last slide of two personalities with last name Yang? Secretariat, please. Alice, kilala mo ba to?
Your Honor, hindi po.
Can we flash the next picture? How about this picture?
Your Honor, hindi po. Hindi ko rin po nakita, hindi ko po siya kilala.
The first picture is Michael Yang, and the second picture is Hong Zhang Yang. My question for you, bakit may joint account si Hong Zhang Yang, kapatid ni Michael Yang, at si Yu Zhengkan, na manager ng Hongsheng?
Your Honor, hindi ko po alam yun.
To wind up, Mr. Chair, I wish to make a very short manifestation. This representation might sound repetitive already, but it is apparent that this long chain of perpetration of the crime started with the abuse in the late registration of birth. Ms. Alice Goo was able to procure a birth certificate from the Philippines and even the Philippine passport, which paved the avenue for her to run to a public office. I urge the House, let us strengthen our rules, because if the loose rules on Filipino citizenship, including the rights attached to it, which must be exclusive to Filipino nationals, then we will be at the behest of the perpetrators of illegal activity. To add, Mr. Chair, the fictitious birth certificate even paved way to solicit identification cards from different government offices. That includes the DFA, the BIR, the LTO, and the similar government offices, Mr. Chair. Second, Mr. Chair, the layering by way of registration of various documents, making it appear that they are legit corporation, makes it harder for the Philippine government to verify and even monitor the illegal activities of these foreign nationals, Mr. Chair. So, I wish to suggest that we install a monitoring system with the SEC. We wish to recommend to the SEC that they install a monitoring system to make sure that the application for registration is legit, the operation is genuine, and the location is indeed existing. Third, Mr. Chair, illegal activities and illegal POGOs will not proliferate if they are not able to transfer money. So, I humbly suggest as well, Mr. Chair, that we tighten our rules on anti-money laundering. Hindi po sila makakapag-perpetrate ng illegal activities if there are no funds which will fuel their illegal activities. I submit, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congresswoman Luis Tro.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales.
Mr. Chair, Ma'am Alice, biyasa ka Kapampangan?
Di Taklamo po.
Ama niya. Pila na kang banduang ini?
Konti lang po, konti lang po.
Ha?
Konti lang po.
Tinatanong ko kung marunong ka Pampangan. Marunong mga Kapampangan. Noong nangangampanya ka, Kapampangan yung ginagamit mo. Kasi Kapampangan yung mga taga-Bamban.
Opo, may Tagalog din po, Mr. Chair. Tagalog po yung ginagamit ko po nung nangangampanya po, Mr. Chair.
Ilang taong ka nung naging mayor ka?
36 po.
Ninong pepatagal kaya ka kung mayor?
2 years.
O ninong pepatagal kaya kang mayor?
2 terms?
Sino nagpahabol sa'yo ng mayor?
Wala naman po nagpahabol po sa akin ng mayor. One is yung childhood dream ko po. Second po, yung former po namin na mayor, si former mayor po namin doon sa Bamban, na graduating po.
Salamat, Alice. Salamat.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Congressman Gonzales. The next to interpolate is Congresswoman Migs Nograles. No,
Mr. Chair, can I just get a point of clarification before, with all due respect to Congresswoman Nograles, of course. Just very quickly lang. Ma'am Alice, kanina po may pinakitang picture sa inyo si Congresswoman Luistro kung saan sinabi ninyo binabati po ng Chinese community yung tatay po ninyo. Tama po ba yon?
Opo, doon sa, nakalagay din po yung pangalan ko po doon, Your Honor.
Ang hindi ko lang po masyadong maintindihan, bakit binabati po yung tatay nyo doon sa poster? Ano po, kasi I don't understand Chinese. What was the reason why they were greeting your father?
Your Honor, hindi rin po ako masyado sure doon sa mga nakalagay. I think it's better po na kuha na lang po tayo ng isang translator po para doon talaga. Kasi andun din po yung name ko po, ang understanding ko po dyan. Kina-congratulate po niya ako, yung tatay ko, kasi everyone knows naman po yung dad ko po is a Chinese.
So kung kino-congratulate ikaw at saka yung tatay mo, bakit picture mo lang po yung nandun sa poster?
Your Honor, I have no idea po. Hindi po ako po yung nagpa-publish po.
Okay. Yun lang, Mr. Chair, I just wanted to get clarification because I was wondering why they were congratulating the father and yet it was the picture of Mayor Alice Guo on the poster. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, DS JJ Suarez. Mayor Alice, no? Kilala mo ba yung katabi mo?
Ngayon ko lang po siya nakita.
Yung katabi nung katabi mo, kakilala mo?
Opo, si Cassie.
Magkaibigan kayo?
Consider.
Sabi niya kasi, nung huling hearing, boyfriend niya yung kapatid mo. Tama ba?
Yun po yung deklarasyon po nila.
So, boyfriend nga niya.
Opo, kasi yun po yung sinasabi po din nila sa akin.
So, ikaw, hindi mo ba nakikita na malagkit ang tingina nila, ganon? Wala ka ba nakikitang ganon? Ha? Hindi. So,
Meron din po.
so napapansin mo rin, no? Sige, salamat. Now, we'd like to recognize Congresswoman Migs Nograles. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The questions that I will be asking would be addressed to Ms. Alice Guo. Hi, Ms. Alice. Earlier, you were saying na very adamant ka na hindi ka involved in any of the POGO businesses or anything so related to that, correct?
Your Honor, opo.
And you did an interview na maraming nakakita with Karen Davila last May 2024, correct?
Yes po, Your Honor.
At doon kunento mo yung simple mong buhay, yung income mo, farming lang, lumaki ka sa, pinalaki ka ng tatay mo, and very personal information, correct?
Yes po, ma'am.
And you mentioned the only connection na meron ka with Hong Shen is because you bought land at ikaw ang translator.
Hong Sheng po ba, Your Honor?
Yes, Hong Sheng.
Hong Sheng, opo. That time po, nag-translate lang po ako for them, and that time, I am part of the land po ni Hong Sheng.
that time.
Ayan,
So after that,
sorry. Land po ni Baofu.
pakiulit. Part ka ng land which, nakukonfuse ka na ata eh.
Opo, Baofu. Baofu is a land development company. And before po ako nag-divest, I think 2021.
So, yun lang yung sinasabi mo. And you said in this interview that talagang you never entered into any POGO business or relations, correct? And you still stand by that today.
Yes, Your Honor.
And kanina pinakita ni Congresswoman Luistro yung mga corporations no that your family has been involved in. I think, can we show the list of the corporations again, please, Secretariat? Ito, so mga 12 po yan. And most of that, family members mo, as you mentioned earlier, kasi dapat trusted ang mga nandyan that you work with these corporations, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, sa simple mong buhay, sa farming, from 2009 to 2023, you were able to do 12 corporations, build 12 corporations.
Your Honor, yung iba po dyan ay hindi operating. Yung iba naman po dyan nag-start 2010, 2009 pala, to be exact, si QJJ Farm. So from 2009 pa po yan at hindi po siya lahat operating po, Your Honor.
Okay, you mentioned QJJ Farm. Ito yung big farm mo. And 2009, you incorporated this kasama ng mga pamilya mo, correct?
For the company po, Your Honor, I'm so sorry. I invoke my right against self-incrimination because I have 8 pending cases po on the court, including AMLAC.
Pakita na lang natin yung list na lang ng incorporators of QJJ Farm. This is a public document anyway. Secretariat, can we please show? So this is you, a certain Sheila Guo, certain Seaman Guo, which is Wesley Guo. Tama po ba?
Ma'am, for the business po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
And then, itong si Lin Wenyi, inamin naman po, ito yung girlfriend ng tatay ni Miss Alice na si Jian Zong Guo. And this was 2009. And are you still involved with QJJ Farm?
Ma'am, for all the businesses po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
Okay. Meron naman din tayong document, yung GIS, which is a public document ng 2023 na starting 2023, lahat po involved pa rin. Yung family niya, Sheila Guo, Seaman Lee Guo, Jian Guo, Lin Wenyi. And pumalit po ang si Alexander Abrenica. Who is Alexander Abrenica, Miss Alice?
Alexander Abrenica, wala na po siya business partner pero wala na rin po siya sa QJJ.
Isn't Alexander Abrenica your municipal administrator?
Before po.
Before, so in-entrust mo sa kanya ang
Opo.
QJJ Farm.
For QJJ po, ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
But lahat to nag-remain and we can see no na trusted mo talaga at pinasok mo dito ang municipal administrator mo as admitted by you, administrator mo siya. So makikita natin na yung QJJ Farm ay isang corporation na ang pumalit kay Miss Alice Guo ang kanyang municipal administrator. Makikita naman siguro natin madaling utusan, no? So basically, by 2023, dahil wala ka na sa QJJ Farm, ay hindi mo na pwedeng magamit ang pangalan ng QJJ Farm, anything that has to be linked to you, correct?
Ma'am, for the businesses po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
Well, incorporate naman po to let the committee know, pag ganito, ibig sabihin hindi na siya kasama ng farm dapat kasi wala na po yung pangalan niya sa mga corporate documents. However, may isang KYC form ang China Bank, Know Your Customer, which everyone, if you have a bank account, ay ginagawa to yearly. Diba? Pakita po natin. 2023, just to remind everyone, dapat wala na po si Miss Alice sa QJJ form. However, dito sa China Bank KYC form, dated 2024 ng February, nandito po ang name ni Miss Alice Lial Go. And nakasulat na siya pa rin, yung business name niya ay QJJ Farm. No? So, kahit na dapat hindi na siya involved sa QJJ Farm, ay mukhang gumagalaw pa rin to dahil nga municipal administrator siguro niya ang pinalit sa kanya, nakokontrol pa rin niya tong QJJ Farm. In fact, with this same bank account ng China Bank na nakapangalan kay Alice Go, do you confirm that in 2022, you wrote checks, 10 checks worth 10 million each to Baofu Development?
Ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po. Ang nakalagay po sa check is 2020.
2020, yes, 2020.
Still po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po, ma'am.
But that is your signature.
Ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination.
We have
po.
documents naman to show that that is the signature, and this is the bank account of Miss Alice Go. So nakaka-alarm na very simple na tao na farming ang kanyang business, and nakapag-issue ng 10 checks na 10 million each, no? Si Miss Alice to Baofu Land Development. You have another business called Q Seed Genetics Inc., correct?
Ma'am, for all the businesses po, I invoke my right po.
Okay. And the same, since public document naman to, it's almost the same. As you can see, Mr. Chair and to the members, no, na still, it's the same people involved, which is also the same, na halos the same nakita natin sa 12 corporations earlier, as we've seen. For this one, sa QSeed, makikita na naman natin sa KYC documents, no, na siya rin ang nag-apply for the bank account. Miss Alice, correct? This is... Do you know this document?
Ma'am, I invoke my right against self-incrimination.
So
po.
makikita naman po natin, same signature, her name is there. Essentially, parang ganito yung nangyayari sa kanyang mga businesses, sa kanilang mga businesses. Si Miss Alice talaga may hawak ng mga bank accounts. Siya yung nag-a-apply sa mga bank accounts. So siya yung nag-hawak talaga, may access sa accounts ng mga different corporations with her name and her family's name. Let's go to Baofu, no? Noong 2019, February 2019, tama ba na bumalik ka ng maraming lupa in Anupul, Bamban, Tarlac, Miss Alice?
Sorry, Your Honor.
You purchased land in specifically Anupul, Bamban, Tarlac noong February 28, 2019. Do you remember?
Anong pong lot po yun, Your Honor? Sorry.
This is a 10,000 square meters na lot. You bought it from Restituto de la Cruz.
Yan po yung Baofu po.
Ito yung sinasabi niyong pinurchase niyo na Baofu. And yung pinurchase niyo to, it was classified as agricultural. Correct?
Your Honor, I cannot answer for that.
You purchased it,
Opo.
hindi mo alam kung anong classification ng land? So you
hindi ko lang po maalala to be exact.
But this is your land and you purchased it. Ang laki-laki ng land na to.
Yes po. Yung reclassification, hindi ko lang po maalala yung reclassification.
Okay, hindi mo maalala. Paalala ko na lang po sa inyo dahil meron naman tayong official document ng Office ng Sangguniang Bayan. Pakita po natin na kayo po talaga ang lumapit sa Sangguniang Bayan. Hindi ka pa po mayor neto, tama? Miss Alice?
2019 po, hindi
So,
pa po.
Hindi pa po. So ikaw yung lumapit for the reclassification a month after you bought the agricultural land to reclassify it to be in commercial para makapag-operate on whatever businesses there.
For Baofu po, Your Honor, all the answers po might use against me in the court, I invoke my right against self-incrimination
So for the
po.
information lang of everyone, so a month after the purchase ng agricultural land, nakausap niya ang Sangguniang Bayan para ma-reclassify ito so that pwedeng pumasok ang mga iba't ibang businesses so they can operate. Which alam naman po natin na ito po yung mga sinabi ni Congresswoman Luisto na nag-ooperate ng mga POGO operations doon sa land ng Baofu. And ito yung alarming, no? So Baofu, in 2019, Baofu Land Development as a corporation, nag-purchase ng mga ng land. Baofu mismo nag-purchase ng land. And you're saying, Miss Alice, that wala kang kinalaman sa Baofu except the ownership of the land?
Ma'am, Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
So I'll show na lang to this committee, to everyone, that we have a deed of sale of Baofu purchasing land noong April 5, 2019. The alarming thing dito, Mr. Chair, is April nag-purchase ang Baofu Land Development as a corporation, pero ang articles of incorporation ng Baofu, May pa lang siya na-incorporate. So, kung a month after lang na-incorporate ang Baofu Land Development, I don't understand kung bakit nakapag-purchase or buhay na ang Baofu Land Development at nangyari itong deed of sale ng pag-purchase ng land before nabuhay pa tong Baofu Land Development. It's very alarming. And what's alarming is nire-raise na rin ni Congresswoman Jinky, no, yung mga incorporators part of Baofu, which you said earlier na dapat, diba, kilala mo ang mga kasama mo sa isang corporation. Yung dalawang names po na kasama dun sa Baofu, pakita lang po natin, ay etong ang si Bao Yingling and si Ziyang Huang, which Miss Alice, you said kilala mo tong si Ziyang, tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And bakit naman makikipag-ugnayan ka sa mga kriminal? Why do a business with them? Do you know that they are convicted?
Your Honor, as much as honestly, regarding Baofu, ayoko na po talaga sumagot. Pero doon sa question nyo po na bakit po ako nakipag-ugnayan sa mga kriminal, Your Honor, hindi ko po alam sila ay kriminal. Ang nakilala ko po dyan is Huang Ziyang. Way back 2017 or 2016.
So you did not do any background check? Hindi wala kang nakikitang news?
Nakikita ko
Hindi mo
normal
nakikita
naman. Labas-pasok naman ng bansa. Normal naman, may negosyo po sa Clark.
You didn't see anything suspicious of them or what?
Nakilala ko po sila na nag-cooperate po sila. Actually, to be exact, isa lang, si Huang Ziyang. Nag-cooperate po siya ng restaurant.
So is out of the other incorporators, isa lang kilala mo, and yet earlier you were already saying you only do business and you will enter business with people that you know and are comfortable with and you trust. So kung isa lang, ay ano naman tong iba?
Yung dalawa po, ang nag-provide ng pangalan doon sa dalawa is Huang Ziyang. Ang kausap ko po dyan, Your Honor, is only Huang Ziyang.
So you basically entered into a corporation na isa lang talaga kilala mo at bahala na tong isa sa kung sino sa ipapasok niya as incorporators.
Your Honor, ang kilala ko lang po dyan si Huang Ziyang.
So it's very alarming, no? Parang, bakit ka papasok na isang business, hindi mo rin pala kilala yung mga nandyan, tapos biglang magiging criminal. It's kind of hard to believe also na hindi po alam, Mr. Chair, or walang mga suspicions dyan, or even kung totoo nga na hindi alam, papasok ka ng isang business na hindi mo kakilala yung mga kasama mo. In 2020, no, ikaw din ba ang nag-apply with regard to Baofu ng mga business permits?
Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
So I'll just show na lang to this committee, Mr. Chair. So to July 2020, si Miss Alice Guo ang nag-apply ng business permit nitong for Baofu. So, 'di ba, kung siya lang talaga yung may-ari ng land and did not have to do anything, hindi naman dapat gagalaw daw, Mr. Chair, or someone else could have done this on her behalf kasi marami naman incorporators eh. Hindi naman pwedeng siya lang, di ba? But on July 2020, it was really Alice Guo, her name there indicated siya yung nag-apply ng business permit, ng building permit. At the same time, February 2021, she was the one also, Ms. Alice Guo, was the authorized authorized representative of Baofu Land Development, who signed the lease agreement in February 11, 2021 with Hongshen Gaming Technology.
Your Honor, hindi ko po signature yung nakita ko po sa monitor.
That's not your signature.
That's not my signature po.
Okay, we will take note of that. But your name is there. So you're saying that this is a document that's supposed to be non-existent or someone else signed for you?
For Baofu, I invoke my rights again. I invoke myself against self-incrimination, but the documents in front of me, hindi ko po siya signature.
Nako, it's very alarming that may ganito na umiikot, Mr. Chair. Then we have to look into it. Bakit na may pangalan ni Alice Guo dito, no? So earlier, because you've refused to answer my question na signatures mo yung earlier. So ngayon na sinasabi mo hindi mo to signature, yung mga tinanong kong and pinakita kong documents earlier, you can confirm those are your signatures.
Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I will not confirm anything po.
So mahirap na naman maniwala dito kung yan talaga yung signature mo. Hindi. Kung hindi mo rin naman sasabihin na yung earlier signatures ay sa'yo, sasabihin mo right against self-incrimination. Ngayon, biglang you're gonna say that's not your signature with your name. Pero hindi rin naman namin malalaman kung ano na yung totoo because pag tinanong ka na straight kung ano ba talaga yung signature mo, sasabihin mo, i-invoke mo yung right mo against self-incrimination. So, kailangan natin tingnan ano ba talaga yung totoo dito, no, Miss Alice. At the same time, in September 21, 2021, there's also a document na may deed of assignment na, no, this is a few days before you filed, and you said earlier na nag-divest ka na sa Baofu. Correct. You said that earlier naman kay Congresswoman Luis Jo. And you're reconfirming that.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. And this was September 21, 2021. So dapat, kung nag-divest na, hindi na ikaw ang gumagalaw for anything that has to do with Baofu, correct?
Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
So let me just turn everyone's attention lang to the screen again. Again, the date na sinasabi niya nag-divest po siya sa Baofu is September 21, 2022. However, merong isang unified application form for business permit 6 days after the supposed divestment named under Ms. Alice Guo on the same land na doon sa Baofu. This is supposedly, wala ka nang kinalaman sa Baofu, Ms. Alice. 6 days after. Tama?
Your Honor, tama po.
And then, September 28, meron pang building permit na nasa pangalan mo rin. And nakasulat dito, yung owner is Alice Guo / Baofu Land Development. So dapat hindi na pangalan mo lumalabas dito, tama?
Your Honor, hindi pa ako gumawa ng building permit. And I have no idea na yung building permit po, nakalagay pa rin po sa pangalan ko after my divest po.
So, are you trying to say someone has been using your name?
Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
Okay. In October 2021, October 25, 2021, there's also a DNR environmental compliance certificate issued by the DNR at nandyan din ang pangalan mo. Now with Baofu.
Your Honor, hindi ko rin po alam kung ba't andyan yung pangalan ko.
Well, nakasulat na naman dito na sa sworn accountability statement ng ECC that ikaw talaga ang owner nito. May July 21, 2022 also na building permit on the same, mayor ka na ba na to? July 2022. Mayor na po kayo neto, Miss Alice, no? At kayo pa rin ang nakasulat dito. Mayor na kayo. Kayo naman po nagsasign ng building permit. Hindi niyo po nakita na ang pangalan mo nandyan.
Your Honor, hindi po ako nag-sign ng building permit at hindi ko rin po nakita yan. Ngayon ko lang po siya nakita.
Ngayon mo lang nakita to. Nandyan yung pangalan mo. Ang dami naman pala nating dokumento pinapakita na nandyan yung pangalan mo at hindi mo po alam. So, ang dami nangyayari pala under your corporations and under people using apparently your name or different signature na hindi natin malalaman dahil ayaw mong sabihin sa amin na lumalabas dito yung mga pangalan mo at hindi nyo po alam. Tama po.
Your Honor, regarding Baofu, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po.
So it's very alarming, Mr. Chair, no? Parang ang daming nangyayari na may mga gumagalaw na kahit nag-divest na po ng interest or ng shares itong si Miss Alice ay gumagalaw pa rin ng isang corporation with her name. And Mr. Chair, alarming din na ngayon po, sinasabi naman po ni Miss Alice na hindi naman niya alam ano nangyayari. So just to summarize, despite the divestment in September 21, 2021 ni Miss Alice Go, nakapaggalaw under her name ang Baofu, which is the land where all these POGO operators have been found, Mr. Chair, na itong Unified Application Form of Business Permit, September 27, 2021, nandun sa pangalan ni Alice Go na dapat hindi kung nag-divest na po siya. Even September 28, 2021, yung building permit po, Mr. Chair, nandun pa rin yung pangalan niya as the owner of Baofu, pero nag-divest na po daw siya. Even the Environmental Compliance Certificate dated October 25, 2021, nandun pa rin ang pangalan niya kahit nag-divest po siya. Even dun sa sworn accountability statement, nandun nakasulat explicitly, siya din po ang owner. And eto, siya na po yung mayor nung panahon na nag-renew ng business permit ang Baofu, di pa rin niya alam na nandun din yung pangalan niya, siya na po yung mayor doon. At na-renew pa rin yung business permit na ang pangalan niya nandoon as the owner ng Baofu. So, lahat to, Mr. Chair, it's alarming kasi sa mga abogado kasi, meron isang pagdating sa mga pieces of evidence, Mr. Chair, mas mabigat ang documentary evidence kaysa sa testimonial evidence. Dahil mas madali naman talagang mag-imbento, magsinungaling, or gumawa ng kung ano-anong kwento. At pag tinapatan na ng dokumento na nandun yung pangalan, nandun ang signature, mahirap naman po yung tanggihan at mahirap sabihin na hindi nag-i-exist to, Mr. Chair. Ang dami-dami natin pinakitang dokumento. And it's very alarming, no, that we see these documents, there is some denial or refusal to answer, Mr. Chair, on these documents we're presenting. Kasi siguro nakikita natin unting-unti ang katotohanan na Miss Alice Go really is involved with these POGO operations na kahit sabihin niya in public, nagpa-interview po siya at dito po ay mukhang hindi rin niya tayo sinasagot ng maayos even in the Senate kasi unting-unting napapakita natin ang katotohanan. Ang katanungan ko lang, Mr. Chair, kailan ba talaga sasabi ng totoo itong si Miss Alice? No? Kasi nakakapagod na ninoloko yung tayong Pilipino, ninoloko niyo po yung Pilipinas. No? At sana po, sa mga ibang magtatanong sa inyo, magsabi na po kayo ng totoo. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, very quick.
Okay.
Just to complete the
Congresswoman
picture. I just wish to manifest, Mr. Chair, that in the poster showing congratulatory greetings about the first Chinese mayor, this came from businessmen here in Manila who originated from Fujian, China. The second manifestation, Mr. Chair, in the BI records, where Go Waping was described as dependent of her mother, Lin Wenyi, the mother is described as from Fujian, China. Based on research as well, Mr. Chair, the two incorporators by the name Bao Ying Lin and Ru Jin Zhang, both convicted of anti-money laundering in Singapore, are all from Fujian, China. So, I wonder, Mr. Chair, if these are merely coincidences And I came across my research as well about the Fujian gang. So, to conclude this short interjection, Mr. Chair, may we request Ms. Alice to say something about Fujian gang, if she's aware?
Your Honor, I'm not aware. First time ko po siya narinig ngayon araw. Thank you po.
So, wala kang information tungkol sa Fujian gang?
Ngayon ko lang po siya narinig, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, it's quite a coincidence that all these personalities na involved dito sa operation ng Pogo na ito ay galing sa Fujian. Are you from Fujian?
Your Honor, yung dad ko po from Fujian.
Okay.
And I believe po marami din pong negosyante po dito sa atin na galing po doon.
Okay. Si Cassie, are you from Fujian?
Yung mom ko po, Mr. Chair.
Mami mo from Fujian?
Yes po.
Si Baterna, are you from Tarlac? Okay.
Para sa iba pang karagdagang mga balita at impormasyon, ay huwag po nating kalimutang mag-like, share at comment sa video na ito, at huwag po rin nating kalimutang mag-subscribe to continue supporting us. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood, at naway tangkilikin po ninyo ang aming YouTube channel.